Hey everybody, this is Tom with OutdoorMiles. We are here at the 2025 Hershey RV Show, which is the largest RV show in the world. It is a beautiful day out, so we are going to be spending a lot of time outside walking around, looking at some of the newest models that are out there, some of the features that are available, and we're going to go take a look at some of the different gadgets, accessories, some of the services that are available, and really try and get a good sense of what the RV industry is like today. So if you haven't been here before, definitely check it out. There are representatives from almost every manufacturer of RV in the country, as well as tons of different accessory manufacturers, and anybody associated with the RV industry will be here. Even if you're not in the market for an RV, but you just want to come and kind of see what the industry is like, check out some of the newer models, or see if there are any accessories or upgrades that may be useful to you. I highly recommend that you come to the Hershey RV Show, or really any RV show, because it is a really great experience to just get a sense of what's happening in the RV world. We just stopped in the Grand Design booth, and we were walking through and we saw a really cool feature on one of the models. It's an independent suspension and disc brake system, and I was talking here with Jack from MoreRide, who's going to explain that to us a little bit. It seems like a really unique, innovative feature for RVs that we, is kind of maybe not new to the market, but it's definitely something that we're going to see more of, I believe.
Yeah. Today's RVs are pretty amazing. They're little houses on wheels. The difference is they're going over rough roads. And what Grand Design has done on their Influence or Solitude Momentum is they made the MoreRide independent suspension system and disc brake package a standard feature. Now the IS has been available for over 25 years, and many RVers in the aftermarket have retrofitted it. What makes this unique is Grand Design is doing it on new production of Influence, Solitude Momentum. What is different about it is the traditional travel trailers and fifth wheels come with axles, leaf springs, and the attaching parts. And what happens is when you go over a bump, you go like this, and you get about 2 inches of travel. With the independent suspension system, we throw the axles away, we get rid of the leaf springs, throw the attaching parts away, and now each wheel is independent to the road. It uses rubber shear springs, or kind of like an engine motor mount, to walk over bumps, and we travel 5.5 inches instead of 2 inches. And so what that means is instead of hitting bumps harshly, we're literally going to stair step and walk over the bumps. You combine that with disc brakes, you get 30 to 40% shorter stopping distance, it's smoother, it's quieter, it's much more automotive, and now you literally have an ultra premium suspension package. You've got the best in terms of durability and performance, you've got towing smoothness, better protection of the house from damaging road shock, and you have shorter stopping distance. So again, Grand Design's making a big move by putting on Solitude, Influence, and Momentum as standard equipment here at the Hershey Show.
That's amazing. And Jack, is that something that, like, I know having a travel trailer with a traditional suspension system in there, going down a bumpy road is guaranteed that when I open up my door and start to get set up for camp, there's a good chance that things are going to be all over the place. Is this something that's going to keep the ride smoother while you're...
Yeah, if you think about it, what you want in a suspension system is you want as much movement as possible. You want to absorb that shock. And what happens is by giving you 5.5 inches of travel, all of a sudden that railroad track, that pothole that's doing like this isn't going to take the abuse because you're going to be better protected. Now, we hear stories all the time of people who, oh, I left something on the counter, oh, I left the dog bowl out with water, and they get to the campsite and nothing has moved. And I tell them, don't ever do that. Don't do that. Tackle it. But what we are able to do is literally tow smoother, and most importantly is better protect the trailer from damaging road shock.
Great. All right, well, thank you very much, Jack. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Tom.
Hey, we just talked with Jack about the independent suspension system, disc brake system, and we're actually next to a really cool RV that was actually designed by an influencer. It was Less Junk, More Journey. And this is a 2026 Solitude M14 LJMJ. So if you look at that LJMJ, that's the Less Junk, More Journey. It's a fifth wheel, priced at $129,999 for the show pricing. We're going to go ahead and take a look in this, but one of the cool things that I'm interested to see is this was designed with the feedback of Less Junk, More Journey, and they had a lot of say in what the layout is in here. So let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, one of the first things that is noticeable in this is the outside porch and outside kitchen. So we have an outside kitchen here with a blacktop grill, refrigerator, television, screen porch or screen door, and a nice open sitting area. So when you're thinking about adding space to your RV, having an outdoor patio like this is pretty amazing. Yeah, this model is definitely designed for kids in mind. Here's just a picture of the back bunk room, which has a dinette, and it appears to have a electronic drop-down bunk bed that would go over here. So you have bunk beds in here where you can sleep two. You have a bunk bed here. You have a dinette conversion area here that will sleep another person, another kid. And then you also have another bed over on this side with plenty of storage area. And then the other thing that you find here is you have an additional full bathroom for the little ones. Toilet, shower, and sink. With, again, plenty of storage in here. USB chargers with, if you'll notice it, a USB-C built right in. Separate television, and a step down into the main living area. As I mentioned, here is a view of the outdoor patio. Plenty of windows, plenty of natural light that you'll get. We have here, is this a max air fan or some type of improved fan? Then one of the things I really like on here is you see these upper windows in here. That is going to give you a lot more light. One thing that is not a very common talking point when it comes to RVs is the sink. But this, I'm just looking at the sink, it looks pretty amazing. You have a separate knob here for, I believe, your flow control. Then you have a really fine-tuned knob here for temperature. And then you have these individual trays here which come out. So you can have a big sink, a small sink, especially if you're trying to save a lot of water. You can do your rinsing, your washing, and then have the full sink if you need it.
And then this is a cup washer. You put your cup on it and spray.
Oh, that's what okay, a cup washer. I thought it was, couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you put your cup on here, push it down, wash your cup. Now if you're a coffee lover and you want to get that quick wash every morning, you can do that. It's a pretty neat sink. I've never seen anything like that before. You have a residential size refrigerator. You guys have the $3.91 bottom freezer.
Can you show your map?
Lots and lots of room in here.
Okay, sure. I'm sorry.
You have a really nice size oven. If you have an RV oven, now you know that they are not always so adjustable. This is pretty big. You could definitely fit a Thanksgiving turkey in there, no problem. Large microwave. It's gone. And then you have a separate dinette here, which it looks like it converts as well. So you have 1, 2, 3 beds in the back in the bunk room, a 4th bed here. And if you, I don't know if this converts to a bed or not, but if you need another place for somebody to sleep, you can get a 5th person in here in addition to the master bedroom. So 8 people easily can sleep in this RV. Okay, let's take a walk back and check out the master bedroom and the master bathroom. So master bathroom, pretty amazing with a full-size tub. This is bigger than any other RV tub that I've seen before. You could take, if you're somebody that likes to take a bath, you could do a full soaking bath in here. Just don't plan to do it with when you're dry camping off of your tank, or you'll run that tank dry probably in one bath. Lots of storage. Another nice fan. Temperature controls in here for, looks like your water. So you can adjust the water temperature right from the bathroom. So if you like that nice hot shower, you got it. Or if you want to say propane and you want a little bit cooler shower, you can do that as well. Really interesting. Look at, you got some cup holders in here, removable, super easy for cleaning. Put your toothbrushes in there, good to go. They're not rolling all over or sitting packed into a cupboard when you're traveling. You have a nice laundry bag here. So even though the bathroom itself is not huge, the storage in here is pretty amazing. Now for the master bedroom. You got an east-west facing bed. You have plenty of windows available, nice natural light, separate air conditioner in here, and a separate fireplace. In the closet here, you have plenty of storage and a connection for a washer dryer. You can put a stackable unit in here. If you don't need a washer and dryer, or if you do have one on the bottom level, you can use the top part. Lots of hanging space for clothes. One of the things I really love about some RVs is that the manufacturers put in unique storage in some tight spaces. So if you have a broom or something that's really tall, you get squeezed right in here. Again, in the closet, it's almost a walk-in closet. Plenty of room available in here. Oh, and look at this, a pass-through hamper. So I showed you in the bathroom before that hamper. You want access to it right here. No more dirty clothes or laundry baskets taking up space on the floor. How's it going, guys? This is one of the most unique RVs I've ever been in. I love it, yeah. Hey everybody, we're in the Winnebago lot here, and we're going to be looking at one of the best-selling Ekko, and I'm joined by David here.
Hey folks, you will find that nobody does the Ekko like Winnebago, and what I mean by that is there are many copycats, but you will find that nobody's going to dial it in like we do. We were the originators of this concept. Every one of them will be four-wheel drive, and it's very well insulated. You will find that nothing out there is going to get you through some really serious climates.
So these are
like
four-season
this.
RVs.
These are definitely
Yeah,
that, yes.
You know, one of the things that I just noticed right now is you look at these are not RV wheels, or tires, I'm sorry. Look at it. These are meant for some, you know, maybe not heavy off-roading, but they'll get you through any type of gravel road that you're going down, boondocking, things like that.
This is why you buy a B+ like this. It's this incredible climate-controlled storage back here for all your gear.
Oh, wow. So if you're a paddle boarder, slide right in there.
Yes, and you see the thickness here? Yeah. Very well insulated, climate-controlled. Now look up top. You do have a rack mounting system.
Oh, wow.
And you have 455 watts of solar. Let me show you this here. This storage area.
It comes pre-wired for solar. Or it has the panels.
It has the panels.
Oh, wow.
455 watts. Now you can access your storage on 3 different sides. The struts will keep it up. And then look at this. This is an option called a bat wing awning. It's going to handle the rain. What's great about this is you could be bringing out your gear, enjoying it, and you come back, you're like, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this again or if we're going to leave tomorrow morning. You don't have to worry about the dew on your e-bike, on your stuff. Also, we've got outside hot and cold running water. You could spray down your stuff. You could be showering out here in the shade. A whole lot of options.
Yeah, and this wraps around the RV. I don't know if you could, let me walk over here, you could get a sense of that. So if you're boondocking, you're not at a traditional campground, and you have space all around your RV, you can use your entire area around your RV and have that shade.
Now here in the Sprinter van version of this seating is my favorite. This swivels, this swivels. This is going to orient either way, and you can have 1, 2, 3, 4 adults sitting around here. Now watch this. This table actually will bend down. This will bend, this will fall down here, and you can have a kid sitting here. So you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5th. And that stowaway table comes here, and the area for a mealtime is so big, you could be having Thanksgiving dinner right here.
All right, well, fantastic. Thank you so much, David.
You're so welcome.
Yep, I love it. If you are in the market for Winnebago,
reach out
check
to
this
me.
out.
Reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you out. It's David Ruth. Number's 484-467-2838.
Okay, thanks again,
You're
David.
welcome.
Hey, we're here at Storyteller, and one thing that's really interesting about RVing is that there's all different makes and models out there, different styles. But if you're really looking for a tank on wheels, here you go. You got Storyteller. Really kind of the go anywhere, go everywhere RV. And I'm joined here by Tanner, who's going to walk us through one of their models.
That's right. We're in front of our 2026 Crew Mode. So this is a new product for us that we just launched for the 25-year model. So what it is, you notice, it's a 10 on top, so that's actually new for us. So it's on a 170 chassis. It's where you actually have we call it our lunar loft, so you have access up top for sleeping. So you can sleep 4, sleep 5, bring your whole crew. That's the whole thing about this van. So you can come on in with me. You can see that you have the swivel seats. Exactly, you have swivel seats right here, so these will swivel at a 180, so you can face forward while driving or take in the view out the main door. And then in the rear, you also have what we call our troop lounge, so you can actually seat 3 to 6 people back here, have your dinner. Also, while hanging out, you know, kind of wherever you want in different areas. This also converts into a bed. And what's really, really awesome, I don't know if you can get up there and see it, but with your bed, you also have a ducted air system. So you have airflow inside your tent. So, you know, if your guest or whoever's up top, the kids are up top, you'll actually have an ambient temperature that you can set. So
Yeah,
that's the whole thing about the vans too, is that everything's, you know, fully off-grid capable. So go wherever you want to go, you know, live free, explore endlessly. So
Right. Is that bathroom in here?
this is your bed. Yeah, this is our boom box. Check this out. So you have your cassette toilet in there.
Nice.
And full dinette. You even get a nice little trash can there with it. So we use a full Lithionics battery system. So go completely off grid. Go wherever you want.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the things that, like, you know, you're thinking about van life, Class B, you know, storage is always going to be, you know, your biggest challenge, right?
That's exactly right.
And having a bed up top, these convert into bed, you mentioned?
It does, yeah. So about a queen size here. Up top, you'll get about 80 inches as well.
So you're traveling with 2 kids in a van. You can do it very easily in this model, safely with 2 factory seats here. That will.
You'll even, so right here below you, it's not in here right now. It's actually, I think it's outside, but you do have a removable jump seat. So if you do have that extra person or you don't, you have a removable seat. So you can actually take someone else with you, or if you don't want it, ditch it. And
so you can travel with 5 people in here, safe, you know.
Absolutely.
Safely, and pretty amazing, yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, come check us out. This is a Storyteller. So this is the crew mode. Over here in the booth, we also have our dark mode. This is our new 2026 and our new 2026 beast mode as well.
Great. And what is this model over here?
This is the Hilt. So this is our adventure truck. This is the GXV Hilt. This is on the Ram 5500. This is a new 26 model and a new color that we're introducing as well, which is
absolutely
really sweet.
Oh, look at it. You got a crew cab.
That's it.
Yeah, pretty amazing. All right. Well, this is great. Thank you so much, Tanner.
Yeah,
I really
absolutely.
appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Looking for something that can go anywhere? Check out Storyteller.
Check us out, Storyteller.
All right, we're here looking at a Coachmen, and one of the things that if you're looking for an RV and you like outdoor living, one of the really most unique outdoor living options that I'm seeing right here is something called the BarV, and I'm joined here by Brian, who's going to kind of show us a little bit about this.
So we are brand ambassadors for Coachmen Apex, Cruising with Coleman's, and what we love about this is the fact that standing out here talking and somebody sitting inside at the bar, we were kind of at eye level for the most part talking, pass things through. This has a shade integrated into it, so you keep the bugs out. There's also a blackout blind, so you still have privacy, but you've got this great entertaining for inside and outside. Not only does it have a regular 12-volt refrigerator, it also has a wine fridge inside and an ice maker.
Wow. You know, one of the things that I love about it is that the indoor bench seating. So, I mean, you basically have a bar here.
Yeah.
And you could have somebody in there entertaining, especially like if you're going to, like, if you like to take your RV to, like, football games or something like that. I mean, you have that outdoor space to really enjoy it. I think so many RVs are built with the indoor in mind.
Right.
And that's great, but being able to utilize that outdoor space is so unique, so different that, you know, you spend more time outside, you're spending more time doing what you love.
Well,
so,
and this is a bunkhouse model, but there's also a couple switch model.
So you could take your whole family here. Let me take a walk inside really quick. Was there a TV screen out there too that I saw?
Yeah, there's TV down here also.
So you're going to the Penn State game, you know, have the TV on in here, have it outside.
And they're both smart TVs, and it's Starlink prepped.
Starlink prepped. So what does Starlink prepped mean? You can just put your...
It's plug and play. So you don't have to worry about how do you run the Starlink cable into the RV. Because it's just all part of the, it's over in the Nautilus system in the pass-through.
Oh, that's amazing. You know, I have a Starlink, and I have, you know, have that door and try and close it very gently around the wire, try not to trip when you're walking outside. So I'm really glad to see that manufacturers are putting that into the new RVs because, you know, if you're traveling with Starlink, you know.
Well, an air fryer oven, so you can make your wings and everything in there too. Tankless water heater, so endless water.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate taking the time to show us. Definitely check out the Coachmen. This is the, what's the model again?
This is the 246 BarV.
246 BarV. So if you're interested in outdoor living and RVing, definitely check this out. Haven't really seen anything like this before.
Very cool.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, we are looking at an East-West Blackthorn 3750 LK fifth wheel, which is pretty cool. I have a couple really cool things to show you. You have a rear kitchen model, and one of the things I love about this, you might be walking up and saying, well, what is this little, is that a mini fridge? What is it? It is a stainless steel dishwasher, not quite residential size, but pretty darn close, especially when you're RVing, more than enough size, big enough, more than big enough for doing dishes. You have a full-size refrigerator, and check out this seating area. Really nice theater seating. You have a love seat and a huge television with a fireplace underneath. Let's go ahead and let's take a look in the bedroom area. Step up, as you always do in a fifth wheel. Full-size shower. Again, something I've been seeing in more and more RVs is individual control of your water temperature in the bathroom. Tons of closet space, super, super easy access to get in and out of bed. You have the east to west facing bed. And I was told there is a hookup for a washer and dryer in here. Let's see where that's at. Oh, not even a hookup. You got your washer and dryer right in here. So you have a small little laundry room with a separate washer and dryer. So if you are full-timing in this RV as a couple, you have a home on wheels here. I'm down here at Keystone, checking out what they have to offer this year. One thing that kind of stood out right away was this Cougar Sports Platinum Edition. And as you can see from the very start, one of the coolest things about this is the color. I know colors may not seem like the most innovative feature, but you got a really awesome design on this, and it's a fifth wheel. Now they also have this in a travel trailer style, but one of the things that's really cool about this fifth wheel is the size and the weight. We have a length of 30 feet, a dry weight of 7,600 pounds, and it sleeps 5. So you don't need a huge dually to be able to tow this. A couple things that were pointed out to me is upgraded rims on here, self-leveling, and then you have these really cool reflective windows. Something that you don't see very often in RVs. So you have this really cool mirror-like window contrasted by the silver grayish type of paint job on this. So let's go ahead and let's walk in here and check it out. This is a 30-foot fifth wheel. So if you're a couple and you want something spacious, easy to tow, you got it here. You got a nice dinette. I'm sure this comes in different configurations as well. Theater seating, fireplace, full-size refrigerator, L-shaped kitchen. Now moving on into the bathroom. Plenty of room in here. And then you have a nice bedroom with, as I always point out, when you can walk around the bed easily to get in, that is a great feature. So you're not trying to climb on here, and the older I get, the less I like climbing around to get into bed. Definitely check this out if you are looking for a couple camper and don't want a huge fifth wheel. Here you go. All right, I'm over here in the Montana lot, and you can't come to an RV show looking at innovative features in RVs without stepping into a Montana. And I was walking through and I saw this this model. There's a Montana High Country 397 FB. So one of the cool things about this model is that it is built for families. So let's take a walk inside. Let me show you a couple things that are really cool about this. So one of the first things that you'll notice, you have a nice island in here, full-size refrigerator, oven, plenty of storage. Everywhere you have storage. And then when you swing around here, you got your seating for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. And then this model also has a rear bedroom, which is one of my favorite layouts. So you have a nice queen-size bed in the back with a full bathroom. Another really cool thing is you have this nice island, but you also have the option to expand it and have a much bigger prep area here if you need more counter space, or maybe you're entertaining and you want to have a lot of stuff put out here. Entire family can sit down on this couch and then have all of your snacks and treats over here on the counter. So in addition to the rear bedroom, now if you move to the front, which is kind of unique, you have your bunk house here. So if you have a lot of kiddos and you want room for them to sleep, You have 1, 2, 3, 4 beds in here with USB hookups, plugs, plenty of space, plenty of storage. And then the thing that I really like about this is that you have an office. So if you need to work remotely, close the door, have plenty of workspace, connect your laptop right to this TV if you want, have tons of screen room, and you are good to go. All right, there you have it. I got my new Montana in mind. Okay, I'm over here at Keystone looking at fifth wheels again, and I talked with the reps there and I asked them if there's anything interesting or a neat layout to check out, and they pointed me towards this Keystone 2026 Impact 418. So I haven't been in here yet, so let's go check it out, see what they're talking about. It looks like a toy hauler, I believe. So let's go ahead. All right, nice solid steps walking in here. Let's start in the back and we'll work our way front. So, yeah, it is a toy hauler with, wow, you can fit a car in here. This is pretty impressive. And you have the fold-out patio in the back, which I think if you have a toy hauler, having this back patio is so nice. Not only for sitting out, but like if you have bikes and other equipment that you want to keep outside, you don't got to just keep them chained up somewhere. You can put them out here, and it looks like there is an awning as well that extends over this, so you can keep them out of the elements or keep yourself out of the elements. Then, as I mentioned, you have this huge, huge travel trailer room that has its own bathroom, washer dryer hookup, and then a huge queen, maybe king bed, I don't know, drop down, and a conversion chairs that will go into bed. So you have 2 full-size, queen-size beds at least in the back here, and a nice feature to lower these individually. I don't want to do it because I don't know if it's set up for lowering. But you have a separate entrance out back here. As I mentioned, a separate bathroom. And then let's move into the living area. You have a wraparound sofa. Seats 4, maybe 5 comfortably. Nice freestanding table. I have a dinette in my RV, and not my favorite, I'll be honest. But I love these freestyle tables, and you have it on a pedestal, so you can get some chairs in there, and you feel like you're at home rather than at a restaurant. Okay, so we have a full-size refrigerator here, which I am seeing more and more in RVs. Even some of the smaller ones, they're moving to these residential style refrigerators. Because if you're staying for a long time in an RV, or you're full-timing, fridge space is critical. And look at the kitchen in here. Look at these nice high cabinets. Definitely you're going to want a step stool to be able to get up there, or at least if you're my height, you will. But you can really fit a lot of stuff in here, from pots and pans to groceries, a nice pantry, and more storage up top. You got a small oven, and what do we got down here? More storage. That would be a cool place for a dishwasher. Okay. No, you're fine. Thank you. Okay, you got a full-size bathroom here. So you have the half bath in the back, and then you have your master bedroom in the front. Very, very cool. Okay, I'm still here at Keystone, and I saw this floor plan, which, to be honest, I've never seen before. It is a front living bunk room. Don't really know how to explain it, so let me just show you. Just to point out right off the bat, you have these nice new solid steps, super sturdy. But when you walk in here, turn to the right. Normally you would have your master bedroom up here, but you have your front living area. You have your nice wraparound couch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people comfortably. Entertainment center. And then you have your bunk room. So you have little kids that want their own space. You have a really nice bunk area with doors that close. So if you have a light sleeper, you could be out here watching TV, but they have their own space. So if you want a bunk room, but you love the front living layout, this might be for you. Now, I'll be honest, this bunk room looks a little bit like, I don't know if you watched Seinfeld when gentleman from Japan came and visited Kramer and he stayed in their closet. It's not quite like that, but it is twin beds. But my daughter would love this. I think a lot of kids would love this, have their own little space. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's take a look on through the main living area, kitchen. So you have full-size kitchen, freestanding table with 4 chairs. You have a half bath right here. 2 bathrooms in an RV. Might seem like overkill, but if you are traveling with kids, having that extra bathroom is so nice. Then when you walk into the main master bedroom, got plenty of space in here. Then you have a huge walk-in bathroom. His and her sinks. Big shower. If you're tall, unless you're Shaquille O'Neal, this bathroom or shower is for you. And then you have a closet area with, I'm guessing, washer and dryer hookups. So definitely a unique layout with a front living bunk room. Never seen it before, but it is pretty innovative. Okay, I'm still here at Keystone, and I can't seem to get away from here because they have so many cool layouts. This is a 2026 Springdale 3 Sunroom. I saw this sunroom name and I was like, well, what is that? So let me check it out. This is a travel trailer, nice pass-through storage. And look at this. This is something I really like. You know, you carry a table with you. I have one of mine. It's always buried underneath a million things, so it's hard to get out, but easy access to that table right here. So walking in here, right off the bat, I don't know if you see that, the Road Vac integrated vacuum cleaner. So it connects right to here. While you're vacuuming, it sucks everything into a canister. But here's what I want to show you. This is the sunroom. So just imagine that you are backed up right against a beautiful stream, or maybe got an oceanside campground. You back in there. Look at the windows here. 1, 2, huge windows. And then you come to this side here. You have a full wall of windows. Absolutely amazing. And I can't even explain, and I'm sure it won't come across on the video, but the open feeling that you have in here is remarkable. So you have this nice drop down step into this sitting area, which just, you feel like you're outside. You feel like you're in a sunroom at home. All right, so we had a chance to look at some of the most expensive RVs that are out there. We had a chance to look at fifth wheels. We had a chance to look at travel trailers, Class B RVs. We had a Class C RV in here. But for those of you that maybe don't want to tow a huge RV, and you have a smaller SUV, but you still want to go RVing, what do? You look at pop-up campers. And pop-up campers are pretty unique that they fold down into a small size, but allow you to expand it into a bigger RV to camp in. So here, I want to show you one of the coolest pop-up style campers that are out there on the market, and that is the Aliners. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so we are here at Aliner, and all of these campers I'm going to show you can fold down into a pop-up style, and I want to show you this right here. Dry weight, 2,400 pounds. So most SUVs are going to be able to tow something like this. So if you have something like an Explorer or a, maybe even some larger mid-sized SUVs, you can find an A-liner that is right for you. So let's go ahead and get in here and take a look at them. So this is a 15-foot model. And what you're going to have in here is you're going to have a sleeping area over here, full bed, and then you're going to have a dinette. And I'm not sure if this converts into a bed or not, but over here you're going to have your dinette. And one thing about the pop-ups that are traditional is they're going to be soft-sided pop-ups. So they're not going to be super warm if you're camping in cold temperatures, but having a solid wall design is going to help with maintaining the longevity of that RV, as well as making the inside more comfortable. Okay, moving over into the 2026 Evolution Twin, $40,000 show price. You can see that they have nice wheels and very rugged tires on them. Yeah. But as I said, there's all different sizes that are available. Everything from that 15 foot to 12 foot. And then the smaller you go, the lighter it gets. Here's just under 2,000 pounds of weight. And you have a convertible bed over here, dinette, everything you need for camping in a very, very compact, foldable unit. Okay, now for one of my favorite RVs to take a look at, and they're relatively new to the market, or new to the industry. That is Brinkley. But we're gonna check out a couple of their options. And last time I was here at the show, they had their fifth wheels, and their fifth wheels have become very, very popular. But since then, they have also entered the world of travel trailers. They've brought so much of the things that people love about the fifth wheel, the Brinkley name, to the travel trailer market. So we'll definitely check those out. But let's go ahead and take a look at the fifth wheel. I'm looking at the 2026 Model G 4150. And one of the things that you'll notice about Brinkley's is just the enormous amount of storage. It's like a separate room underneath this front area of the RV. And I will show some of the features, but like one thing that Brinkley is known for is their quality. They are top of the line and leader in the market when it comes to RV quality. So one of the unique things about this layout, if you work from the road, you got a nice east to west facing bed here. But enter the very edge of the RV, and what do you have here? You have an office. You have your own office. A lot of times they'll have a walk-in closet in this part of an RV, but you have what feels like an actual office. You have a computer desk, you have your shelves here, plenty of storage, even office style storage for pens and papers. Very, very impressive. And you know, as offices aren't new to RVs, they've become more common since COVID, but a lot of times they're done as a compromise. You know, they have desks that are up against the wall that you can't actually get your feet under. Here you have a desk that adjusts. So if you want a standing desk, you got one. Or if you want to sit down in a chair, you have that option as well. Okay. Bathroom, again, top-notch quality. And then your living area here is super nice as well. You got a wraparound couch, large flat panel, very large flat panel TV. And then you have your garage out here. And in the garage you have a separate bathroom and a separate exit. As I mentioned, Brinkley has entered the market of the travel trailer. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. This is one of their premium models, their 2026 Model Z 297 Air. Show price $75,999. So you have a rear living trailer here. You have a nice table with a fold up. Does that fold? Yeah, it looks like this, a foldable table, but then you also have two chairs here. So if you need to work in your RV, this is very nice as well. Also, very cool integrated slide out. So you have a slide out here. You feel a little bit of a lip here, but you can't even tell. Oh, I'm sorry. You feel a little bit of a lip here, but you can't even tell that it's a slide out. Non-carpeted slide out. Pretty unique. You know, again, Brinkley has been innovating when it comes to just putting the best, coolest technologies in the RVs. You got a wireless phone charger built right into stadium seating. Pop-up receptacles. Nice couch and kitchen, very standard layout, but super, super nice and premium feel. Then heading into the master bedroom, you have a nice layout and you have your own fireplace in here, separate TV, nice big windows, plenty of storage. I really like this feature. Having pull-out drawers in the bedroom is super convenient. And these nice little cubbies that are tucked away on the side of the bed. So your phones, your glasses, CPAP machine if you need it. You got space for that. And then look at all of the storage up here. Bathroom has a very nice feel to it as well. And again, I remember this from the last Brinkley I was in. Check out the shower. So if you're somebody that loves a good shower, definitely this is a enjoyable shower to take. And you know, in a lot of RVs they don't have an option for a bath, so seal up the store, stay in here for a half hour, and with their tankless hot water system you can take a hot shower as long as you want. Okay, and then looking at the storage in here, again, you're gonna have all your controls. You have your battery cutoffs, your solar cutoffs, inverter prep. So this is built ready for your off-the-grid battery system, ready to go. Again, looking at some things, look at your standard propane tank. I mean, it's not just a plastic cover over it. You have a completely metal propane tank holder, built-in ladder, get to the roof. So Brinkley's are loved by their owners for many, many different reasons. And it's the innovation, attention to detail, attention to quality. They really set a standard for, I think, a lot of the manufacturers out there to catch up. You know, they came into the market with the idea of building a better RV, something that kind of surpasses all the stuff that's out there now. And you hear stories all the time about, you know, this RV was new but it's leaking, or there's a problem that people are having with a 2-year-old RV. And you know, Brinkley's really worked to solve a lot of those problems and just built with quality in mind. And you know, seeing their travel trailer options is really nice. And they have, you know, expensive models. We looked at that one that was like $75, but then, you know, here we have a $62,000 model, and they have a $47,000 model travel trailer right here. And again, just the same level of quality that you're seeing in everything. Super clean, super airy. Slide outs are these carpetless slide outs. I love it so much. And what else? Look at the feel of this. You can't beat a Brinkley. All right, everybody, so we just took a look at a lot of really cool floor plans, layouts, and features of some of the newer RVs that are on the market. If you enjoy this video, go ahead, give it a like. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the Outdoor Miles channel. There's even a little bell notification that you can click on, and that will let you know when we put out a new video. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps our channel out a lot. All right, so in part 2 of this video, which you can see here somewhere up there, you're gonna be able to check out some of the different vendors here at the Hershey RV Show and see some of the latest gadgets, membership programs, services that are available for RVers. So definitely check that out. And if not, I'll catch you next time.